just me and my guitar.
Hey, what's happening guys? Mark back in the workshop on Mark's Aquatics. Now last time you saw me make this little shrimp catcher, and we caught all the shrimp that go into the bench tank which you're looking at right there. Everyone's settled in nicely. We have lost a couple sadly, but some of the older ones that have gone in, they don't really acclimate as well as the younger ones do, and we've lost a couple there, but we got lots and lots of buried females coming on now, and they're going to restock the tank and obviously get used to those parameters, and they'll be a lot better off than some of the older ones were. That's a little tip for you as well guys. If you're ever gonna buy shrimp, don't go into the shop and buy the biggest ones you can, because they're, you know, I'd say 6 times out of 10 they're going to die because of the those water parameters change, and with the age. Go for the nice little small little diddy ones with nice coloration that you can see, and they're going to acclimate a lot easier into your aquarium, okay? And you'll have more success with younger ones than you do the older ones. Now then, getting back to this, I made this, but I thought it was a little bit big for most people's tanks, and I did say that I was going to start selling these. So what I've done is I've come up with a similar design, which is this one here, which is a lot smaller. Okay, we've got an entry hole at the back there, which I put a nice little ramp on, but I don't know if you can see there, but I've scored it all the way along there so their little feet can get a grip and they can crawl up and go straight into the hole. Now we've got a shorter tube in there so they can go in and they'll drop straight in, and as with all things like lobsters, crab and everything that go into pots, they'll drop to the bottom, go to the back where the food is, and then they'll tend to walk around and go up the sides, and they'll find it very, very difficult to get out through that smallish hole. Okay, that's the way it works there. Now on the other end here, I've done this design. I've got a little peg there which I've put as a stop. I've got a stainless steel pin through here again, and I put a nice little button on the front there. So now what we can do is just pull it up like that, okay, and let the shrimp out, and when you want to close it up, just do that and it stops against there, see, and you can lower it into your tank. But this is the first one guys, this is the first one I'm going to put up on eBay, okay, the first prototype that I've made, and if they start going well I'll make more of them, and if you guys want to buy them, it's completely up to you. I'll start everything that I put on there on a 99p start, and like I said, I was going to charge about £5 for P&P. Obviously if it's somebody in the UK that's bought it, I'll do it cheaper, but I think it'll be up to about £5 anywhere else, probably worldwide, to put these in, to send them to you. So it's not going to be that much, and you've got something unique, something that nobody else has got. But that's the design I've gone for at the moment. Like I say, it's a lot smaller than that one. Same sort of principle though, but I haven't put the stop on that one like I have on that one. I've made this one a little bit fancier than the other one. This was just a quick prototype one, which tended to work better actually, stood upright like that rather than laying down. But with this one now, because I've got the flat pad on there, when you put it into your aquarium like that, it's not going to roll. See, I'll move that along a bit. It's not going to roll along, so it's going to sit on your substrate nicely, and the little shrimp can go up there and straight in it, and it's going to catch snails just the same. So there you go guys. I think before I try and sell you anything, we better see if it works first. So I'm going to set this up in my little tank on the other end of the bench, and we'll just see if we can catch a few going in there on film, so you can see how it works before you go spending your hard-earned cash. Okay, so I'll set it up over there and we'll see if we can catch somebody. As I've set you up close in the tripod now, so all we got to do now, open that little lid. Some of the shrimp food that I make, if you don't know about these shrimp videos, the shrimp food videos that I've done, go back and have a look. There's quite a few I've done on there on DIY shrimp food. And then close the lid up like that, tip the bait to the back end, and then you should see it filling up with water slowly. And there it comes. Make the bait go to the other end, set your trap there. And then we can watch these little guys go in. Zoom in a bit closer there for you guys, I think. So we got someone there near the door. Oh, I think we got one in there actually. Yeah, we got one inside. I didn't even see him go in. I must have looked away for a minute and he jumped in there. Well guys, working well it is. I think there's another one shortly going to go in. Here he comes. I was just going to say, I want to say a massive thank you to all of you guys out there that have been supporting the channel for the last few months, and the growth rate's been absolutely fantastic. I couldn't have asked for anything better, I really couldn't. Still stunned the amount of subscribers that I've got, and may it continue in 2018. Let's have another good year. Have some amazing comments. It's mad to think that I've got, when I'm making these videos, I think I've got people are going to be watching this video from all over the world, and I've had some amazing Happy New Year's from all of you guys in Sweden, Australia, you name it, all over the place, and obviously in the States as well, all over America. Lovely to hear from you all from my little tiny workshop in the UK in Wales. We're getting quite a few now, getting around the front there. Another little yellow sakura. I thought he was going to go in then, but he didn't. He whizzed around the other side. If you look around some of these different shrimp, you can see some of them there have got like a little blue, greeny blue tinge to them. And that's another throwback from the yellow sakuras and the Bloody Marys as well. They seem to be all different colours. Every time they have another clutch of eggs, you get a different, slightly different strain and colour coming out, which is really interesting. Another one just dropped in, another one going to go in there now as well. We're getting quite a few in there now. So that's working absolutely spot on. That's how I thought it was going to work. Being an old fisherman, you see, working on them boats pays off. Catching them crabs and lobsters, you see. And all their little mates outside now are thinking, how do we get in there? They're swarming around the end here like bees, trying to get into it because they can smell that scent coming through that little crack in the door. Another one just dropped in there, but they're all rotating. They're doing like a circuit around it, and then they're hopping in. I think we must have about 7 in there, I think, by now. But I know if I left that in there for the majority of the, I think, well, maybe even a couple of hours, I'll probably catch most of them in there. So it's a good little trap. Anyway, guys, there's the evidence. Mark's shrimp trap works. So I'm going to stick this on eBay. I'll put the item number in the description below so you can have a click, and if you fancy a bid on it, it'll be there for you to have a bid on. I'll send it anywhere in the world, like I said before, to you. I think I'm going to put about a £5 P&P on it, and I'll start it off at 99p start, and I'll see how it goes, and if it sells I might make a few more, and that's going to pay for a bit more acrylic so I can make more stuff, make more of those, and different designs, different things. And if you guys fancy any of it, you can always have a bid online then. Yeah, I'll just pan back a bit now so you can see it a little bit better. But they go up that little platform there where I put those scores across very, very easily. Their little feet grip in there and they're up and in there in no time at all. We've got quite a few in there now. So I think what I'll do is I'll carefully put my hand in. As you can see, it works. And we'll release these little chaps. Oh, don't panic. Don't panic. A giant is coming into the tank. I think what I'll do is I'll open the door, let the food out, slowly lift that up, and you'll see them just swim out all unharmed. The air goes back through the door, which releases all the water. So you can see what that looks like. And the little shrimps can go in amongst that. Look at that oxygen coming out of that. Brilliant. Lots and lots of oxygen bubbles coming out. It looks quite good, that does. The shrimp are straight back on their food again. And those are other things I might start doing as well. If you get any interest, leave a comment in the box below if you fancy one of those, or if you want me to make some more, and I can start making some of those as well. Anyway guys, I hope you like that little shrimp catching video on the little shrimp trap there. It's going to go on eBay now. I'm going to put it up today so you guys can have a play, do a bit of gambling online, see who comes up and see who wins it. Anyway, from me in the workshop, I'm going to say you're all stars, love you all, take care of yourselves. Thank you all so much for last year, all you subscribing. May it continue this year with a bit of nice growth on this channel, and really looking forward to this year making some mad little projects. Okay, so you all stars, take care, love you loads, and I'll see you on the next edition of Mark's Aquatics. Bye for now.
Just me and my guitar.